And here is the reason why this started. I wanted that salad bowl in this cabinet, and that's where it all started. Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim, and today I'm going to take you through a declutter of this entire kitchen. It's going to be a massive declutter. There's a ton of cabinets. I'm going to actually take you through each one of them. I shouldn't say there's a ton of cabinets. This is a small kitchen. There's a ton of stuff in the cabinets. That's what I meant to say. So I'm going to take you through to see everything that's behind the closed doors, because you never know what is behind closed doors. So let's go check. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm going to show you everything, not holding back. This is the cabinet that holds all of our dishes, any kind of glassware, some vitamins up here. Though I think I might need to move them because they're right under the coffee pot. That's why I moved them from the other cabinet, because they were right near the microwave and stove. I don't think they should be near any kind of heat. I did a declutter of this cabinet, but as you can see, not as bad as it was the first time, but stuff has found its way back and it's kind of just all a mess. So that's going to be cabinet 1. I don't know which one I'm starting with. All right, cabinet 2. This is the snack slash baking cabinet. It has all of my baking stuff in it, a lot of snack stuff. And there's probably stuff like way in the back that is no good at this point. Okay, so the main reason why I started this is this cabinet right here. It has a lot of serving platters that honestly I don't use, and I want to be able to fit my salad bowl that I just got over the holidays. Yeah, holidays, it's May, and I'm just trying to figure out where to put this salad bowl. So we're going to go through that cabinet. I need to go through everything on top of here, and this is like another serving platter that I just can't fit in that cabinet. So we're going to do that. I also went through this cabinet not that long ago. The bottom part's still pretty neat. I'm thinking there's some cereals that might not be any good here anymore. And I will link the video above where I did a declutter of this stuff already. And it just gets this piled up that fast. It does happen, that's for sure. So if anything is a takeaway from this video, just know crap piles up fast. Really fast. We got a cabinet here. And this is kind of our junk cabinet slash medicine cabinet, but our junk cabinet that leads right into our junk drawer. Oof, that one's bad. Oh, I can't even, uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, that works. And then we got some more stuff down here. I need to find a better system for my onions and potatoes. You're not really supposed to have in the same cabinet. And I have them right next to my stove, which is a warm area, so that's a no as well. I did recently go through, now I know the lighting's like really, try and kind of block that out a little. That ain't working, right? I did go through my spice cabinet recently, but I could do better, and that's what I'm going to do. We'll go in there and fix that. Yeah, we're going to fix that. And this is just a cluster mess. This is all of our pots and pans, and I need to go through and see if there's certain ones that I just don't use. If I haven't used it in the last 6 months, I'm going to say maybe if I haven't used it in the last 3 months, it's going. It needs to go. This cabinet's not too bad. I recently did an organization. I might just have to fix up this area here, but not so bad. This is another utensil drawer. Again, not horrendous, could be better. And then this is another one that's pretty loaded in here. So, yeah. I just don't know where to start. That's the one thing that gets me with this. I just never know where to start. But this is the salad bowl that I want to fit in that cabinet. That is the goal. Fit that salad bowl in that cabinet. So here we go.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better. On my mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you. Can love me better than you do. Yeah, you can love me better than you. You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about. Tell me, do you really need me? I'm painting pictures and I'm dreaming about that good.
So I think what I'm going to do here is one cabinet at a time. I took everything out, and I'll show you guys that. But then I'm going to put everything back in. And I think that's going to make it easier and I won't be as overwhelmed. Okay, so this is what I had come out of the cabinet and then also out of the, off of the top of the fridge. So here we go.
Mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you. Can love me better than you do. Yeah, you can love me better than you. It's like we're stuck, you won't grow up, and I'm getting tired of waiting. It's like we're stuck, you won't grow up, and I'm getting tired, I'm tired of waiting for you to make your move. He can love me better than you. He can love me better than you. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better.
Okay, so one down and many more to go. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel because I am going to be doing some small updates to this kitchen. Not like major renovation kind of stuff, but just little updates on a budget that can be done just to brighten up or maybe just change up the kitchen a little bit just to make it a little bit different.
Better than you do. It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day, yeah, every day.
I wish I could find one snack that everybody in the house likes. This is why I have so much stuff in this snack cabinet, because even down to pretzels, not everyone likes the same pretzels. One person likes the flat pretzels, the other person likes the sticks. I personally like sourdough. We just can't agree on one snack that everybody likes, and then I have a snack cabinet just full of half open stuff, or half empty stuff I should say. But I'm gonna go through this, get anything that's expired or that looks like it wasn't like kind of sealed up right, so you know it's probably stale. I'm not willing to test it and nobody else is, so I'm just assuming that it is stale because it has been up there for a while and it's going to get tossed. Perks of having your son taller than you is he can reach the top cabinets that you can't. I'm always amazed at how much stuff comes out of such a small space. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to these.
So a little backstory to why I'm on this declutter journey. One, I just want my life easier. I just want everything in my house to be a little more simpler, I guess. I don't know if that would be the right word, but I don't want to open a cabinet and just have that first thought as, ugh, because I'm not going to be able to find something. And I've been noticing that a lot when I just did a declutter of my 2 closets in the hallway. One was my linen closet, the other was my coat closet, but my coat closet actually has a lot more than just my coats and jackets in it. And it's just that feeling of dread knowing that you have to go into that space to find something. So that's reason 1. Reason 2, my aunt, we recently did a declutter of her house. She had passed and we were going through her house and getting all of her stuff removed from the house. And there was so much of it. And that is another reason I don't want my kids, and I know, this is further down the line, but I don't want my kids to have to do that. There was so much stuff, and I know for me personally, I find it hard to part with stuff because I know at some point that meant something to the other person, and I find it hard to detach those feelings from stuff. But this is 2 of the reasons for my decluttering journey that I'm on right now. Simpler living in my house, and just not to have to put that kind of a burden on somebody else later down the line.
Front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo.
Times you just stand back and think, what did I get myself into?
On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't it a meat crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? And on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah.
I still have a whole bunch of bins that I got from Target and the dollar store. I think the dollar store ones will work a little better in this drawer, and maybe just try and keep a handle on everything that is in this drawer, because this is our junk drawer. That's not going to change. However, how stuff is in here and how easy it is to find stuff, that definitely can change.
You know it is our life. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Making moves, trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things every day, wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time, don't care about what you're saying. Try to keep me down, no time for all your playing. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. All we had were those memories, time to make some new ones. Sun is up, I'm wide awake, we're not getting younger. If you still love me, then please just let me go. I won't stay with you, I need to live my own life. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say.
So at some point, I believe an onion. I haven't gotten the test results back yet, but from what I can see, an onion and possibly a potato got all the way back in, wedged into the corner of this cabinet and is petrified. You really couldn't tell what it was, but I'm going out on a limb and saying it was an onion. Maybe not a potato, maybe it was 2 onions, because my guess is a potato would have really gotten weird in there. Because do you ever have a potato that just starts to get like a rot to it, and it's got to be the worst smell. Well, there's other things that are worse, but that's a pretty bad smell.
Never to touch it again. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah.
I stand by my statement that my house is a constant game of Tetris and just trying to figure out how stuff can fit easily into small spaces.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day.
I think what'll work better in this cabinet is if I move these shelves that I made. I originally put these in for the smaller jars of spices, but I'm noticing I don't have that many of the small jars. So I think if I can fit like the larger jars up there too, it'll make it a little easier to see what I have in here. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is having the same thing, like multiples of the same thing open. And that happens a lot with my spices. I'll have, like for instance, I have 2 things of big bottles of ground coriander. We don't use it that much, but because I couldn't find it the last time when I was making a recipe, I bought it again, opened up a new jar, and now I have 2 jars of the same exact thing open. And that's one of those things, like the ketchup in the fridge. I always mention the ketchup in the fridge, and I just mentioned the multiple bags of pretzels. Like, it's not the same exact item, but it's a pretzel, and one's a stick, one's a flat. Like, it should all be the same.
If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got to stay forever. Live on forever.
So this drawer, I didn't have anything to declutter. I do need to have a better system that fits all of my utensils though. This cabinet, oh man, this cabinet makes me say dirty words, because anytime I try to get in here to get stuff, you can see it is just crammed in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I get a dishwasher at some point, because I don't know where to put the pots and pans, because my dishwasher would go right here, and I just have every pot and pan that I own crammed in here. And when I go in here to get stuff, it just comes crashing out. You would think the entire kitchen exploded when these pans start falling out of this cabinet.
I hope I met somebody who's better than you, that likes me for the things that I say and I do. Somebody who can help me make it through. Now I'm about play together, play together, play together. You said that I was not enough. You said you could do better than wasting time on me, and I admit it's
So I let the multi-purpose cleaner just sit while I was going through the pots and pans, but I think I'm going to need to bring in the big guns because there is a lot of, I guess, just grease and stuff from the bottom of the pans. So I'm going to bring in the degreaser and try and get some of that grease and gunkiness off. I may have to just recover the shelves in here with some liner so that they don't get any more messed up than they already are. The shelves did have liners in them, but they were starting to peel up from the original owners of the house, and you would see me go through and kind of peel here and there. But I did get the cabinet a little bit better. It's by no means perfect, never is, nothing in my house is, but it may work a little bit better for us. I may still need to go in and try and get rid of some more pots and pans though, honestly.
Whole new start. I'm gonna get away from it all. A whole new start. I'm gonna get away from it all. I'll buy a plane ticket, run away for a minute. There will be no limits.
So this cabinet here was pretty much just a reorganize. I already went through and decluttered and kind of got the cabinet set up to how I want it, but I just need to go in and tweak it and just put stuff where it actually belongs.
To settle down, day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves.
A lot of it boils down to trial and error. See what works, and if it doesn't, that's okay, and try and just make something else work.
I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us.
I recently did a declutter of this cabinet, so this one isn't too bad. I just moved the vitamins because they were right above the coffee pot and I wanted them somewhere else just so this cabinet could work a little better.
And if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bit.
This cabinet here, this was part of the declutter I did of the cabinet above, so this one's not too bad. However, now that I'm looking at it, I do have a thing of bowls in the back, like all the way in the back there, that I really don't use. So maybe I need to go through that again and just see if I really want to keep those bowls. But pretty much this is just going through the cereals that are on the top here, because I know some of them at this point have been expired.
Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. I guess it never.
So this Lazy Susan cabinet was done along with the other two cabinets in that declutter, and I'll link that above. But I did have a couple things that I grabbed at IKEA. For instance, I wanted to put my sugar, instead of it being in the paper bag that you buy it in, I wanted to put it in a glass jar. And then I had my flour in here. The jar was empty, but I had a bag of flour, so I just needed to make some space, like, you know, kind of reorganize everything. And this is all in preparation of me kind of doing a mini update to my kitchen. I have new drawer pulls that I want to put on the cabinets and the drawers, but then I also want to touch up areas. You saw in the other side of my kitchen, I have an area and that is the most used area. So the paint has kind of worn off, and I do want to do some touch-ups. I was going to change the color of my bottom cabinets, but I'm not sure about that yet. Yeah, I'm still on the fence, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but I definitely want to do just some touch-ups just to brighten everything up a little bit.
Here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes, with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes.
Alright guys, so that is I guess we could call a massive declutter of the kitchen. I'm getting rid of all of this stuff here. What I can donate, I will. Honestly, a lot of the stuff has chips in it, so I don't know that it's going to be something that is donatable. Probably those cookie pans back there. I'm thinking maybe the cutting boards, if not used for food, maybe they'll use it for some kind of DIYs or something. But some of this stuff, like, we've never even used these. They're for cupcake forms. You make a cupcake ice cream cone kind of thing. Loaf pan that I never use. This stuff here, I might give away this egg pan that's at the bottom because we've never used that. The other stuff isn't really, I don't think I can really donate that because it's kind of, it gets gunky from the spray after you use it for so long, so not going to do that. And then this was the stuff that was in the utensil drawer, and I was showing you briefly skewers. We have metal skewers, rusty. I'm just tossing them, so I'm going to toss all of my skewers, my metal ones anyway. And then you did see I went through the cabinet with all of our dishes and glasses, and I did put our vitamins up here. I think that'll work a little better. It'll give me a little more room over in that other cabinet. And here is the reason why this started. I wanted that salad bowl in this cabinet, and that's where it all started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see what kind of chaos I'm going to get myself into next time, because this did take me about 3 days to do, and yeah, I have a big mess after. So